guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off with Cardi B, because a lot of people were asking me, why did Halle Berry choose Cardi B to help produce this soundtrack? Well, the reason is because Cardi B appeals to the younger generation. And that's what Halle Berry wanted. She wanted, somebody to help her promote this movie and soundtrack. And that person appealed to, the teenagers, their people in the early 20s. And she thought that the soundtrack was going to do decently. Okay. Now it flopped, unfortunately. Okay. But what Halle Berry didn't realize is that, Cardi B may not have that same hype she did in 2018. Okay? And also, Atlantic, for whatever reason, they don't push, the songs that Cardi B is featured on, whether it's a soundtrack or a feature for another artist. They don't push that record. They mostly push her solo music for whatever reason. But also, Halle Berry kind of ruined the rollout for Bruised. She went up on that stage, said, Cardi B is the queen of hip hop, and that caused a lot of controversy. And that controversy did not help her sell records. Okay? I do think she did it on purpose. Okay? I don't really believe that she believes that Cardi B is the queen of hip hop. I do believe she did it on purpose to cause controversy, and it kind of backfired. Okay? But also, they had a bunch of D and C list artists on this soundtrack. So you can't really expect it to go number one, especially up against Taylor Swift and Adele. Okay? Sweetie, Erica Banks, Dream Doll cannot compete with, these A-listers. Okay? But I understand why Cardi B, decided to choose them, because it's a good look. It makes it look like, she's trying to help these artists, okay, that may not be on her level, but she's trying to give them a platform. And that's what everybody was really talking about. Everybody was talking about how Cardi B is for women empowerment. Oh, she cares about people, but it didn't help the sales. Okay, and I believe that Cardi B don't really have the same hype. I do believe she can sell still, but she just don't have that same hype she did in 2018. Okay, and I believe Halle Berry did not realize that. So, another thing we need to discuss is, where is Cardi B's album? It's been 4 years since Invasion of Privacy. Where is the album? If you can go to Paris Fashion Week, if you can host the AMAs and be a creative director for Playboy, you could put out a single. Okay? Let's stop with all the shenanigans and, commercial deals to distract the public. Let's put out some music. That's how I kind of feel about, Cardi B not releasing another single. Do I feel like she's watching Nicki Minaj when it comes to music? Not necessarily. No, I don't believe Cardi B is waiting on Nicki Minaj. I believe that the industry is waiting on Nicki Minaj, but not necessarily Cardi. I do believe that Cardi B watches Nicki Minaj because she's been caught several times on social media. And as we can see, she put Cardi B in her case with Tasha K, even though she's not going to be able to prove that the jurors are Barb's or fan of Nicki Minaj. But I don't believe that Cardi B is watching Nicki to drop music. I think she watches Nicki because Nicki is her competition. And then on top of that, I feel like Cardi B is a fan. And I do believe she wants to make amends with Nicki, but she just don't know how. She just don't know how, because Nicki not really giving her the time of day publicly. Okay, but I do believe Cardi B wants to make amends with Nicki. She just don't know how to do it. I also feel like Cardi B might be a little bit scared. Okay, because the hype is not the same. That doesn't mean she's not going to sell. Okay, because I believe that Cardi B could sell. I believe that Atlantic would push Cardi B's solo music. They may not push features and stuff like that, but they definitely gonna push solo music. And even when, other celebrities cape for Cardi B and say how much she's the queen and how much they love Cardi, it doesn't really do anything. I mean, we just saw how Halle Berry said Cardi B was the queen of hip hop, and I feel like that hindered her sales instead of helped. Okay? But I still believe that Cardi B could sell. I think that she's just a little bit scared to drop because the hype might not be there. But maybe it will be there next year. If she drop a good single, okay, have a good feature, it might come back. You never know. Okay? Because fans are fickle. So let me know what you guys think. Moving on to Bia. If you guys notice, Bia has been doing her symbolisms now. Okay? She's trying to pay homage to the man downstairs, like everybody else has to do. And, Bia is tired of being overlooked. She's been in the game for a long time. And, she has a buzz now thanks to a whole lot of money. And, she's doing her symbolisms now so that, the next project that she puts out, it can be bigger than a whole lot of money. She's still not really selling like that. She put out a deluxe version of For Certain. And still nobody's really talking about it. I think she had a lot of good records, on the deluxe album. But it still didn't have enough noise. But everybody was talking about A Whole Lot of Money and A Whole Lot of Money remix. Now, Bia been in the game for a long time. She's been in the game since 2011, okay? And as I told you guys before, Pharrell dropped the ball with Bia. And then she was in a sucky contract prior to her signing with RCA. So with that being said, this is her big break. She has more of a buzz now than she ever did before. So it makes sense for her to, do her symbolisms. And the reason why she's doing it is because she wants to be a big star like Cardi B and Doja Cat, all the other female rappers that are doing their symbolisms. And she sees how they're getting a bag, getting a commercial deal, they getting paid advertising, and their songs are getting played on the radio more and more. If you really look, Sweetie has a lot of radio play, but her songs are still not charting. Okay? Most of the time, radio play is paid for. Okay? It's not free. Okay? But I will always support Bia, and hopefully, she becomes, a big star. She deserves it. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have a great day.